Hey guys, Mike here and I've got another Wi-Fi battle, and this one's against a dude called Toxicdash, and he was from Smogan, and he was a pretty cool guy. This was our second battle as the first one disconnected somehow, but I had to speed this battle up because it was really dragging. It was 51 turns long, so it was a little bit stalled as you can imagine, but I did sort of speed it up quite a bit. So we start out here, and he's brought his nutshell out because, yeah, he loves nuts. And he's just going to let it die because I think he just wanted to get one layer of toxic spikes up and that was it. So I take him out with two high jump kits and I swap out here because it's obviously scarfed because he's not going to bring a normal Porygon Z in. So he goes to the try attack after it brought out my fat ass. So my fat ass is now poisoned. And we're getting some poison damage there. So he withdraws, knowing he can't really do anything to me, and I go for the toxic, predicting him to bring his Sceptile in, but he brings his Red Ranger in, because he's loving those Power Rangers. So I switch my fat ass out of here and go back into her, because he's like, what the fuck's going on? So he sword stances up here, and now he's at +2, and it's like, shit, and now he's at +4, and it's like, oh my god. So I've got to get my spikes set up, because otherwise I can't do much. And he's going to Brick Break, and this is going to do shit ton. So that did quite a bit. And then I Whirlwind him out because I know I can't take another one, and go out into Politoed. And I'm going to switch here because Drizzle Politoed, Skarmory doesn't really like it. So we're getting leftovers, and I'm going to swap out here because I can't take Scald. And go into my Broad 2.0 because he's the second version of a Latias I had. And he goes to Scald, which does absolutely nothing. And I go for the Thunderbolt because it's obviously super effective. And he's just going to live with red health there. So next turn definitely. So he goes for Scald. Again, probably hoping for the burn. And he goes for the Protect. I'm not sure why, maybe to suss out whether I was scarfed or not. But nope, I'm not. So he switches out here because he knows he can't stay in and goes out into his Stripper. Because everyone loves Strippers. So I'm going to Thunderbolt his Stripper. And it's going to do nothing. I'm going to lose, I think I lost more HP than he took there. So he's going to swap his Stripper out. Because Strippers love swapping out. And he's going to go into his Daydream. And he's going to take a Side Shock and die. So that life orb damage is racking up pretty bad here. And a bit of spoilers, that was the death of my Broad. So I'm going to swap my fat ass back out, and I'm going to get poisoned again to take an Ice Beam to the face. So he got a crit, and now it's not looking too good for my fat ass. So I'm going to take some more poison damage, and that's doing a shit ton. And he's going to go back out into his own Stripper. So we got two Blissies out on the field here, and I'm going to Seismic Toss. And that's going to do nothing. I worked it out, it's going to take 8 Seismic Tosses to take a Blissey out. So I get leftovers and poisoned again, and it's really doing some damage, so he's going to set up his Stalkox there. And I'm going to get my Aromatherapy off, and now I'm all healed and shit. So we're pretty healthy on the field here. I don't think either of us can do anything to each other. So going to get some leftovers, and he's going to Wish. This is all this Blissey did was Wish Pass, and it was so annoying. So a Seismic Toss predicting the switch, but he stays in, and that does like nothing again. So we're about the same health here, and he switches out into his Sceptile, and I go for the Toxic predicting him to switch out, and if that Toxic would have landed, this battle would have been over a lot sooner. So I had to switch my fat ass out again, go back into her, and he's still like, what the fuck's going on? So he goes for the Substitute, and it's like, no, I'm not letting you set up, mate. Because it's obviously going to go for the sword stance here, so I was like, yeah, let's just Whirlwind him out. So I Whirlwind him out, and he's like, whoa, it's windy. So he's out now, and he goes back in Scizor, and I'm like, I think I can take whatever you're going to do here. So I think I set up some more spikes, or a Roost, I'm not really sure which one. Or Whirlwind him out. So I Whirlwind him out into a Stripper, and the Stripper's getting a lot of action tonight. So I'm getting some leftovers there, and so is he. And we're at about the same health again. So I set up some more spikes as it's like the perfect turn, and the light on my computer just went off. Whoa. So I've got spikes up now, and I'm pretty sure I can get my last layer up here. He goes to protect. And I don't know what that was in the background there. Some funny little voice. Cool beans. But yeah, I roosted here just to get some health back. And we are at full health. So he's going to wish again. And this is getting pretty annoying now, so I'm just going to Brave Bird. And this is going to do a shit ton. Oh, it's correct, and look how much health it takes off me, my god. My actual god. We won't be doing that again. So he wishes, and he's back to full health. So that worked out worse for me. And we're going to have some leftovers again. And he's going to wish again. He likes wishing tonight. So I'm going to whirlwind him out and like, yeah. And he goes out into his Porygon Z. And I was just like, I cannot stay on this. And it's going to get back to full health now, so I have to switch out. Bring my fat ass in again. Such a fat ass is getting a bit of exercise. So he gets stones, and he tricks me here. Tricks me with a choice scarf. So my bliss is now choice scarfed. I'm well, like a fast fat ass basically. So we're gonna die soon, pretty much. So I'm just gonna keep him in as I can't really do anything. And I just thought I'd poison it. So now his digital duck's poisoned. And he makes a really clever play here. I survive at 19 and he's going to trick it back to me as he's already poisoned. So well played for him for that. So he gets his choice scarf back and now he's fast again. And I'm going to die this turn to poison. So that sucks. But he's poisoned as well, so Fat Ass did his good job. So Fat Ass finally dies. I bring up Bro because he's my bro. And he gets poisoned as well, and I'm just going to fake out here, see how much it'd do. And it does sort of a bit. So he's flinching and he's getting some toxic damage racking up there. And I'm going to swap out just to save him. I'm going to bring in Heat Ram. And just to see what Heat Ram can do. And he goes to the Tri Attack, and now he's locked into that, and it's not going to be very effective, and I can take another one of those. So I think he switches out actually. Oh no, he sacks his what's it called? Porygon Z. Oh, I get frozen. I forgot all about it. It's only just happened this battle. What's going on? But yeah, I get frozen, and I was hoping to 4 out. And he sends out his Sceptile, and it would have been nice to 4 out here. But he goes for the Swords Dance, and I'm gonna stay frozen. So a frozen fire Pokemon. I don't know quite how that works, but it does. So he carries the Earthquake, and I'm dead. So Heatran did nothing in this battle, nothing at all. So I send out her. Knowing he can't really touch me, so he withdraws, knowing that as well, and sends out his Stripper again. And those spikes damage is racking up quite nicely, so I'm going to roost in, predict him, switch out there, and I'm back to full, and I've got my Sturdy back. So the Stripper's out here, and I'm going to withdraw and send out my Abroad again. And he's nearly dead basically, so he's going to wish up here, and I'm just going to try and side shock him. Oh no, I'll go for the Surf, predicting his swap into his Scizor to take the side shot, and he sets up his Stealth Cocked again, even though they're already up. I don't think this Blissey had any attacking moves, so I go for the side shock there. And I had to hope for a crit on one of the 2 attacks, so I'm gonna die next time he lets me attack him. So he gets his wish there, and he's obviously gonna protect this turn. And I go for the side shock, and obviously it doesn't hit. So he heals back up there, and it's like, shit, I'm gonna lose my Pokemon here. So it lets me attack him this turn, and my Broad 2.0 has died. So this still does a decent chunk. I have to give it that. And he uses Wish again, so it's like, oh god. So I go out into my Bro, and I didn't know what to do here because I know he has to protect, and if I go for the high jump kick and he protects, I'm buggered. So I had to play this bit really carefully. So I went for the fake out just to scout what he was going to do, and I was like, well, since he didn't do it that turn, he's definitely going to do it this turn. So I went for the Stone Edge, and he still didn't protect, and I was like, what the hell? So he wishes again, and I was like, I can't really stay in here, so I'm just going to U-turn out, because everything's racking up. So he goes for protect on the turn. I used my U-turn, which was pretty handy, so I was like, I'm going to take a risk here, predicting me to U-turn again, so he won't protect, or protected fail this turn. So I'll go for the high jump kick him in the face, kick him in the tits actually, and I kick the Blissey in the tits, kick his stripper in the tits, and his stripper's down. So my bro actually did something. So he's on 68 HP, well he was, that was pretty close. So he goes out into Scissor, and he can't touch Scissor because he just bullet punched me to the face. So I got into Slowbro, and Slowbro's looking pretty derpy there. And he goes for the bullet punch, and that does nothing. But he's losing life orb damage there, so I was trying to just make him lose a bit more so I could kill him with my whirlwind on the way back in. I knew he was going to kill me with that. So Slowbro was pretty much death fodder just so I could get some more damage on it. And I go back into Skarmory, and it's nearly over this match. It's just a bit of phasing really, so I'm just going to keep whirlwinding him out. So I go for the Roost, and I'm back at full health, and he breaks me. So that's going to do quite a bit, but I'm going to whirlwind him out here, and that Scissor's dead on the way back in, so he goes out into his Blade, and that's pretty much dead on the way back in as well. So I'm just going to Roost here again, but he goes for the Leaf Blade. Even with the Grass Gem, that's going to do nothing, with a crit as well. No I don't, I'll whirlwind him out, and he goes into his Scissor, and Scissor dies. So Scissor's dead, and I'm just, yeah, basically killing everything with the whirlwind here. And he's pretty much dead there. He goes for the Leaf Blade again now, and he can't do anything to me. And I go for the Roost, because I thought for some reason his Porygon-Z was still alive, and I was like, I have to get my Sturdy back. So this probably would have been over a lot sooner, but there he runs from the battle actually, and that was a good game. So if you like and enjoyed this battle, like and subscribe, and I shall see you soon.